What's going on? It's your dog Art Man. Great. We're back with a morning show. I'm up early, and so are the haters. And they mad right now. They all on Twitter adding me and tagging me and shit. Oh, Art Man, and Devin Haney. He ain't this, he ain't that, man. Shut the fuck up. Hating ass niggas, man. But we up early. It's 4:20. About to roll something up. It's only right because it's 4:20. But yeah, anyways, look. So I woke up this morning. I had a little cold. Still do. And I'm like, let me go check on Twitter and see what everybody's talking about right now. See if anybody's talking about the fight, or the first thing I see is Ray Jackson and the gang and people tagging me in some bullshit, talking about Dev's ticket sales and all that shit, man. And I'm just sitting back like, hold on. I haven't seen one fan talk about the fight just yet. All I see is the haters talking. Why are you niggas up so early talking crazy about Dev? But then I'm asking, I'm like, okay, well, if you feel this way, are you picking Ryan Garcia to win? Nah, I ain't picking Ryan to win. Nobody's picking him. It's just that Dev is this and Dev's that. Like, for example, they talking about the weight, saying, oh, Dev shouldn't care about. He shouldn't care about the weight because he rehydrates heavy too, so he shouldn't care about motherfucking Ryan missing weight. And the list of excuses that these niggas be making for guys over Devin Haney is crazy, bro. And I be trying to tell him, like, bro, nigga, save that shit. I'm not trying to hear none of that. I don't even be reading they. I swear I don't even be reading they tweets, and that's why sometimes when you see me respond, it just be looking like it's all over the place. Because I don't even be reading your tweets. I just skim through it and just say my piece and keep it going because I don't have time to just deal with that shit, man. If you're gonna say, if you don't rock with Dev, just say that. Don't be on here trying to fake the funk, talking about some, yeah, man. It's because Dev, it's because he graduated with a low GPA. That's why I don't like him, or some stupid shit on, oh, because Bill said something about not being a pimp, so I don't like him. Like, it's just a whole bunch of weird shit, man. But shout out to my dude Marcus, man. We up early, man. We up early. It's 4:20. You know me, gotta start. Oh fuck, I have the wrong fucking charger. It's 4:20. We up early, and I'm just ready for a great fight, man. The haters, man, they don't even understand. They're making this fight huge. They are. All this hate and all this fight. Oh, Dev ain't this, Dev ain't that. Man, y'all gonna be watching that motherfucking fight. Y'all know it. And the more y'all talk about it, it's making people interested in the fight. I wouldn't be surprised if this shit's the number one thing trending on Twitter in the next couple hours. Said this fight night salute Art, man. Shout out to everybody in the motherfucking chat, man. It is fight night. I'm hyped, dog. I'm ready. A lot of people they're secretly rooting for Ryan Garcia. Don't be fooled by the bullshit. All that hating on Ryan and pretending like they just hate Dev. Nah, they riding with Ryan. They want Ryan to win tonight. They don't want to openly say it, but they want Ryan to win tonight. Besides the haters like motherfucking Ray Jackson, he gonna speak his mind. But these other niggas, man, they out here faking funk, talking about everything but the fucking fight. Said that Haney hate will backfire. It definitely will. It's already backfired because they look. It's the morning of the fight, and they the first ones talking about it. They the first ones talking about it. Said all that barking Def gonna use that left hook against Lil Buddy, and it's gonna be a slumber party. I think Def gonna get Buddy out with that right hand over the top. I think it's gonna be the right hand. But either way, I feel Dev's gonna slice bro up. Definitely. It's crazy, bro. It's like every fucking dev, every dev fight is like the same, bro. Because the fight week, niggas will be popping all this shit about dev and how dev ain't this, dev ain't that, rolling with the other guy, and then when dev win, they go turn around and say, well, Ryan, he had a lot of mental issues and all that shit. This time around, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. No excuses. I'll never forget these dudes was picking Regis Prograde to win. Now they over here pretending like they not rocking with Regis Prograde. Now all of a sudden, Regis Prograde is the worst fighter on God Green Earth. I don't like that shit. Hold on 1 second. At first they was saying, oh, Regis, he gonna knock Dev out. Dev ain't ready. Dev ain't ready for Regis. Regis got power. He already struggled against a southpaw, so if he fights a southpaw with power, it's gonna be this, and that. Dev go in there and whooped his ass, man. These niggas talking about blame snack and talking about Dev is 160 and all this weird shit. Weird ass fans, bro. And they be mad at us for defending Dev. Like, dude, y'all constantly contradicting yourselves. But it's 420. We spoken on that Ryan Garcia pack. This motherfucker really came in overweight. And niggas is cheering that shit. I'm telling you, that's how much they hate Dev, bro. They're cheering that shit on. I'm telling you, if Ryan came in overweight against Tank, they'll be saying, oh, this nigga's a bitch. He's this and that. But because they dislike Dev, it's, oh, yeah, that's fine. Now it's going to be even. It's going to be even. So what if it's not for a title now? A whole bunch of bitch shit. Like, what the fuck we doing here? Says salute, family. Just like they're going to give Ryan all the credit, pay-per-view does well, and continue to praise Tank, even though Ryan's the comment. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I heard that them tickets is selling like motherfucking hotcakes after that weigh-in. And I blame Ryan. I definitely blame Ryan because a lot of people felt like Ryan wasn't going to show up. So you don't want to be in a position where you're paying for tickets and hotel and it end up being a replacement fight for somebody that you didn't want to pay for, like Devin Haney versus what's that nigga name? That was supposed to take Ryan's place if Ryan didn't show up. Barboza. Like niggas wasn't trying to, make, call off work and buy fucking plane tickets and hotel tickets. I mean book hotels and fight tickets for a fight, replacement. Nobody wants to see that shit. They want to see Haney versus Ryan. So now that they know it's confirmed that Ryan's gonna show up tonight, niggas is going to the stand and they buying them tickets. I got a customer right now. Two of them who are out there in New York. And they saying, man, that shit's packed. People's talking about that fight. They want to see it. They're ready for it. And I'm like, see, and you got niggas like Ray Jackson or whoever on Twitter talking about some, yeah, the fight's not gonna sell. It's not doing this. And all that hating is gonna backfire. I'm telling you, man. Because y'all just making the fight bigger. And if Devin Haney goes out there and knock him out after all those antics, and y'all hating on him, you can't hide Tank from him. You can't. You can't. After Tank fights Frank Martin, we want to see Devin Haney versus motherfucking Gervonta Davis. I mean, that's the fight I want to see. I don't know if the Haney haters want to see it. They want to see Pro prosper. My bad, family. Somebody was calling me. Anyways, they don't want to see Dev grow as a fighter. They don't. They want to see that bro stagnant. They want to see him in a situation where he's fucked up. They want to see him losing. And it's kind of like the Mayweather effect. It's kind of like the Mayweather effect, where they want to see the dude lose. And man, I don't care what nobody say, dude. Them streaming this fight, in my opinion, you might as well just be buying it because you're watching it. If you can count all the numbers of illegal streams plus the pay-per-view buys, I wouldn't be surprised if that shit does like 5 million views. 5, 6, 7 million views the night of the fucking fight. Let's be real. Because the way they acting, it's like, yeah, Dev this, Dev that. But we asking, so how you gonna watch the fight? All Fire Stick gang. But you watching the fight. You gonna watch the fight. So that lets me know you fucking with Dev. You want to see something. You want to see if he's going to go out there and lose, or you want to see if he's going to go out there and do his thing. Either way, you're going to be watching. Man, and I want to see Gervonta tweets before he delete them. I want to see them tweets before Gervonta delete them. I want to see if he's going to blame Snack again, or he's going to talk about how Dev, he beat Ryan better or whatever. I want to see that shit. Yeah, but I want to see it. I feel like Gervonta Davis normally when his arrival that he don't like is fighting, he gonna talk shit about him. But one thing I noticed when it comes to Dev, when Dev putting on a monstrous performance or looking nice, he ain't saying nothing. He's not saying nothing. Only thing that Gervonta said during the Regis versus Devin Haney performance was blame Snack. And me personally, as a boxing fan, I'm looking at that as a sign of weakness. And I'm not saying that this nigga he's gonna ultimately lose to Devin if they fight or anything like that, because we don't know. The only thing I feel like it's weakness because instead of saying, hey, I'm gonna fight this guy or you can get it next, this nigga said blame Snack for the reason why he looks so good. Crazy. Definitely crazy. But look, the haters in the building. The haters are definitely there. The haters on Twitter, they talk about, oh, Art, man. Look, somebody just said the most craziest fucking asinine shit ever. Look, I'm on boxing Twitter, right? And I'm talking about Dev and Bill. I literally said, hold on, let me find that tweet because this nigga is on some weird reaching shit. Where that shit at? Niggas is constantly trolling and trying to be funny and all this shit online. So I posted a picture of Dev and Bill. They got the American flag and they got the Mexican flag behind them. Somebody was like, oh, what do you guys think about Dev Pops wearing a Mexican flag and all that shit? I said, even though Dev and Pops wearing a Mexican flag to troll Ryan, don't forget it's still Team FBA. Somebody looked at that tweet and said, nah, calling a nigga you never met in your life Pops is wicked. How is that wicked? What are you niggas talking about? Y'all so weird type of time. Everything is not sus, nigga. Everything is not sus. I can't say Dev and Pops. I ain't referring to him as my Pops. Dev and his fucking Pops. These niggas are fucking weird, bro. And they sit here on Twitter talking about some pause, no DD and shit. Maybe I'm getting old because every moment is not a sus moment. Y'all niggas be on some weird swinging that way type of shit. That's not me. Not at all. So I don't know. Never try to confuse me with that bullshit. But you said Dev started in Mexico. Yeah, he started in Mexico. And look, another tweet, niggas is getting upset with me trying to say, oh, Art, man, how can you say this? So I made a tweet about the venue or whatever, the weigh-in, and there's people there. And then of course they're like, oh, they post Gervonta's weigh-in with Ryan saying, oh, It's levels to this shit, basically trying to flex or whatever. Bring Tank name into tonight's fight. So I'm like, cool. I said, that's true. He's not on that level. But Dev and Bill, self-made. They didn't get the biggest co-sign from Floyd Mayweather, you know, promoting his fights. None of that shit. And I'm not saying that to disparage Gervonta, because of course anybody would want the biggest cosign from the biggest star in boxing history, right? But yeah, I said that's Bill and Dev self-made because they grinded up, got their shit in Mexico, did they thing, and niggas is mad at me talking about some art man. That's not true. That's not true. You said, bro, the hate for Dev is real. I just don't understand these new ends. Yeah, bro. And sometimes it don't even be ends, it be fucking tethers. I don't know. Tethers be hating on Dev too, man. They definitely do. Say yes, sir. Shout out to my dude Boxer Pro. It's fight night, man. Let me know who you rolling with, man. You can be open. I don't like these fans, half-assing, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm riding with Dev," but then talking crazy about him on the net, talking about some, yeah, yeah, Ryan is trolling y'all. I don't know. That left hook is fast. Don't be on the fence with it, my nigga. If you rolling with Ryan, pick him. But they also on the fence because they also hoping and praying. They hoping Dev slip up. They hoping Dev's not on the top of his game. They hoping that little 3 pounds that Ryan came in on the fucking way in. They hoping that shit's gonna help him. They just hoping. And I'm just sitting back watching this shit like, bro, you niggas is playing fucking half-ass with it. Keep it 100. If you rolling with Ryan, pick Ryan. Don't be on no, oh man, I like both fighters. Nah, keep that shit 100. You know who you picking. But anyways, look. So the haters, they're up early, man. It's fight night. Um, Honestly, I feel like this might be the night that Devin's going to showcase some real talent. One thing I noticed is that this fight is getting a lot of traction on social media. I don't know if y'all know Say Cheese TV or whatever. Well, Say Cheese TV, they're talking about this Ryan versus Haney fight. Every little detail. They're talking about the money that Ryan had to pay, the 1.5. All these social networks was talking about it. I'm seeing this shit on YouTube, Facebook. I would not be surprised if this fight does at least like 200, 300K. 300K buys. And the reason why I'm saying 300K buys is because, come on now, we already know this is the streaming era. They're going to try to stream the fuck out of this fucking fight. And they're talking about it. You got niggas promoting streaming the fucking fight on Fire Stick. Said they want Dev to fight Boots so bad, but Shakur and Tank can do whatever. And they hate when I make a post when I made that post and I said that you can tell who these fans are indirectly saying is the better fighter. Because look at the fantasy fights and the matchups that they want them to fight. They want Dev to fight the Boots of the world, the Terrence Crawfords and shit. But they want motherfucking Gervonta Davis to rematch fucking Cruz. They want Shakur Stevenson to rematch Santos. They want to fight them level type of opponents. Like, let's be real. We look at Boots as a special guy. We look at Haney as a special guy. But y'all don't want to admit it. Y'all rather just hate. But y'all indirectly saying that, because of the matchup, y'all view Dev as a better fighter. Said, what's good, Art Man? Shout out to my dude, 365 L Jack. That better not be the other Jack. The Jack that flew out to who got flown out to motherfucking New York by Ryan Garcia just to see Ryan Garcia get stopped. I'm gonna stop him the same way. Same way. I'm pretty sure. Look, I think Dev's gonna stop Ryan, man. I feel like he's gonna TKO him. Mentally, I feel like Ryan doesn't have that dog in him where if the going gets hard, he's gonna continue to fight. Said Dev getting an extra 1.5 million out of that clown. Psh, man, said facts. Bro, that is some stupid shit. Why the hell would you fucking Ryan got a gambling problem, bro. They told him not to bet on the fucking pounds. And this nigga like, nah. Honestly, I believe that Ryan intentionally knew he was not going to make weight. So he intentionally came in heavy. Bro, look at this weak ass nigga. Like, man, Devin gotta beat this nigga ass. He gotta stop him. Dev gotta stop this nigga. He can't lose to this nigga right here. Look at this. And then look, he already got this little hype man. Look at him getting all, yeah, Ryan. Yeah. Who the fuck is that guy? Said payday. Yeah, this is his last fucking payday. I don't know. Maybe after this fight, Ryan can fight Roby. Hold on one second. So I wonder what Ryan walk around with. Ryan tonight is probably going to be like 160, 163. But why even try to make the? My thing is, you should have just came at 147. Fuck it. Just don't bet. Oh my God! Look, this is a real tweet. I call him the King Haney hater. Ray Jackson. This nigga says Ryan has to win tonight for the better of the sport. He would definitely fight Tio Batias, Pitbull Cruz, or take rematch. Devin, on the other hand, gonna do some bullshit, fight Sandor Martin next fight nobody asked for. That nigga is intentionally fucking trolling because we know that Devin has to fight fucking Sandor Martin, bro. Come on, man. Look at this shit. Said Ryan has to win tonight for the better of the sport. He would definitely fight Tio Matias, Pitbull Cruz, take rematch. Devin, on the other hand, go do some bullshit and fight Sandor Martin next in a fight nobody asked him for. Bro, he know damn well niggas gotta he has to fight Sandor Martin. Then look, you got the I don't know who this brother is, but I always see him on my account. Hayden, he said he went from 36-year-old Loma, 36-year-old Regis to Ryan, but they steady feeding the people, be saying fighting the best guys in the world. We wouldn't hear mention nobody else's name after this fight but Sandor Martin. Like, I'm having a hard time even reading that, fading that ass, hating that fucking shit, man. That shit is crazy. Look at that. Said who's Ray Jackson? He's the King Haney hater. He said he troll every fighter besides Tank. Yeah. Anyways, look, niggas just be hating, bro. They already know that that motherfucking Devin Haney has to fight Sandor Martin because the, he paid that nigga step aside money just for this fight right here. Shout out to my dude Jeff Sparks, Queens NY. Said peace to you, yeah, man. I'm just out here. Said Haney, Caleb, etc. These niggas, and they're talking about some. He fights his old people. All he fights is old people. Meanwhile, he's about to fight Ryan Garcia. What the fuck? Like, come on, man. These niggas really just be hating, bro. They try to come up with something, anything to discredit Dev. Man, that shit is crazy, bro. But yeah, man, look. So look at this shit, man. All this shit ends tonight. Look, that boy, he got the eye of the tiger. Look at Derrick James. Look at this shit, man. And also make sure y'all go to artmanapparel.com. Man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait until motherfucking Devin Haney knock this motherfucker out because that's gonna be a nice shirt right there. My shit might go viral. Man, hold on. Side fucking note, man. Who watched that fight last night, bro? With Brandon Adams and old dude and School versus Linger. Who watched that fight? I watched that shit last night, man. I said, oh my God, nigga. Scoop, he disappointed me last night, bro. This nigga went in that fight all jacked up, nigga. Trying to fight all slick for the first 2 rounds and then catches an uppercut and start gassing and hurt. His legs couldn't get his legs back under him, man. And he was not keeping that left hand up, man. He got stopped. He got stopped. Shit. And they say he fight at 140. That's crazy. He did not look like a 140 pounder. He looked like a nigga that should be at 154 because of all that muscle. I don't know, man. Probably got to put the weights down. Say, yeah, bro, tried to show off. This nigga was fighting like he was motherfucking Shakur Stevenson for the first couple rounds. I'm like, bro, what you doing? Like, this nigga kept that left hand down. Bro, what's up with these new age boxers? They like instead of trying to like keep their hands up, they rather think they can slip a fight or slip a punch, end up getting caught with that shit. Say, yeah, bro, tried to show off. Yeah, shit happens, nigga. Man, but you got Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fighting tonight, man. I don't like how everybody's discrediting fucking Derrick James, blaming Derrick James, saying, "Oh, he's trash and he's making his fighters all stiff and all that shit." Just a whole bunch of bullshit. And then look at this shit. And then this nigga, he comes to the fight drinking a beer, and niggas talking about some, no, that's just lemonade and sparkling ginger drink and all that shit, making excuses for this nigga. Like, bro, it don't matter what it is because he's about to get his ass kicked. Said the curse of the year is real. The curse of the trainer of the year. Yeah, man. It's like ever since that Spence fight, shit just went downhill. Charlo ended up selling out. But man, did y'all see this though? I know y'all seen this. Boots and Matchroom. Boots and Eddie Hearn. I said, man, that's pretty major, man. He got that brother in his prime. He got to keep him active, man. Look, I got to see that. I made a tweet earlier today about that. Whatever. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so Boots said, quote, I got bills and a family to take care of. I can't be sitting around and wait like it's gonna work and they're not giving you enough hours. I wasn't getting enough hours, but it's no hard feelings towards PBC. They got in my career. They got me to where I'm at now. Signing with Eddie Hearn is a big deal. He's gonna back me 100%. Shout out to my dude Jamil on YSM Sports Media for that. But yeah, that interview. Boots said he don't want to be sitting on the shelf, man. He don't want to be collecting up dust waiting to be on a Javante Davis undercard. And now you see Eddie talking to the Saudis, and you see the Saudis talking to Crawford. I don't know. We might be getting that Boots motherfucking versus Crawford fight, but for some bread though, it got to be for some bread because I don't look. A lot of people feel like I hate Bud. I don't hate Bud, but he be playing a lot of games that and it pissed me off. He's trying to capitalize off of his last couple fights, so he don't want to fight nobody for nothing less than a couple, M's. And if he has to fight somebody hard like Boots, we already understand he's gonna want a motherfucking major check for that shit. You don't want to check for that because fighting Boots is moving backwards. Like, nigga, you already proved that you're the best fighter out here. So why would I want to fight a young gun that could possibly take me off my motherfucking game? Especially if he's, you know, what if you do win? Then what? Niggas will be like, damn, the only person you beat really was a person that survived a life-altering car accident. Said Gary Russell family should go to Eddie. PBC did them dirty too. Yeah, yeah. Said Gary Antoine collecting dust. Bro, the last nigga he fought, I don't even remember that fight, bro. And niggas talking about some, yeah, Devin Haney will lose to him. Bro, put Haney in him with Gary Antoine Russell. Next fight, nigga, who you think gonna win that shit? That nigga gonna come in that fight rusty as fuck, man. Let's be real. This shit. This nigga Ryan is fucking weird, bro. Then you got the young FBA. He made his. He made his name in Mexico. Moved out here, did his thing. Had to get it early out the mud, so I don't mind him wearing that Mexican flag or anything like that. We already know it's still Team FBA. But look at this shit, man. Why the fuck he turned like that? That nigga's possessed. But you could tell Dev is saying, "I'm gonna beat the shit out of you." Read his lips, like he's saying, "I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you." Yep. Said PBC putting bros on the shelf, but keeping those Mexican boxers real active. Now I said this, and niggas is looking at me crazy. I said, look, it's looking like Eddie Hearn is signing, and Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum is signing all this FBA talent. Meanwhile, PBC is turning into Little Mexico. And niggas got offended saying, oh, Hart, man, you doing too much and all that. That's not true. Like, nah, bro, it's true. And my thing is, I don't care about the promotional company. I don't. But if you putting on good fights, you putting on good fights. Like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Yeah, that Tim versus Fedora was cool. But nigga, I don't really give a fuck about those type of fights. This is the fight I want to see right here. Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. I want to see a nice big fight. The zone put that on. putting it on right now. And then they got this 5 versus 5 card coming. Come on, man. Look at this shit, bro. That's why they call him El Animal. About to take Daniel Dubois to school in Riyadh. Stop him in the mid to late rounds. The man to his left and the captain of the Matchroom team, the one and only Bronze Bomber. One of the most dangerous men in the heavyweight division. And when I saw him in the hotel early today, I saw a look in the eyes to say, this man is backed with bad intentions. This nigga. Inside 3 rounds. Here, Raymond Ford, the best 126-pounder in the world. 25 years of age, Camden, New Jersey. Nick Ball, we love him. Non-stop relentless pressure. Going to get taken to school, picked apart, and stopped late on. Spider, my big pick in the light heavyweight division. I think this is a guaranteed win. Said the zone heating up. Yeah, they heating up. All right. Said, Art, man, I see you actually throw punches in real life, so I respect your opinion a little bit more. Yeah, and I'm not no pro or anything like that, or no amateur. I just like training and all that shit. But yeah, I be doing my thing. Niggas just behind. So I think all black fighters in their prime need to go to Eddie. At least they'll be active. It's like, yeah, man. And I hate to say it, but it is what it is, man. And Top Rank too. Top Rank got a swim or drown mentality as well. Look at this shit right here. Oh Lord Jesus, man. God damn, bro. He lost his debut on Top Rank. That's crazy, man. But Top Rank, they'll put you in there. Nigga, either sink or swim, bro. Unfortunately, he sinked. Hopefully he comes back, but it's just an example of guys putting, keeping their fighters active. So it's cool as long as you train and actually put and throwing punches. These other guys on the internet just be armchair quarterbacks saying they never been in a ring in their life. I know. Trust me. I definitely know. Because I'm sure that that's what he was reading. I have a book for Ryan Garcia today. Psychology for Dummies. Bill is a funny nigga. Well, that's what Kambosos did. You saw what happened to him. Also, he gave that nigga a fucking book. But throughout the build up, Dev been looking good, bro. He's been looking good. Woo! Yeah. Look at that shit. That uppercut sharp as fuck, man. Yeah. Said Scoop last night was a big upset. Yeah. Man, fun fact though about me. Scoop was one of the first pros that actually reached out to me and paid me for some artwork for their brand. Yep. So shout out to him. But I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it honest. That man, them right hands. It's like he ordered that shit for lunch. He ordered that right hand from Linger for lunch because it's like he didn't even try to avoid it. He didn't even try to keep. I'm like, bro, keep your hands up, man. And he just looks so fatigued and like dazed and confused. Man, I just hate seeing fighters like that. But boxing is cutthroat. If somebody hits you in the buttons in your hand, man, that shit is, nigga, you might not be the same in that ring, nigga. You might get concussed. He was probably concussed and he was just trying to keep it together, but he couldn't. He said, I think he got hit with that big ass shot in the second round. He wasn't himself after. Yeah, the commentary talking about some, yeah, he got a chin, he's eating and all this shit. I'm like, bro, commentary, please don't fool this man because this dude, he sat there and ate some motherfucking unorthodox uppercuts and then ate them right hands like it was nothing, man. Like keep on eating them until it was just ref had to step in. That's why I do Bloods boxing, bro. What's going on, brother, man? Yo, can you hear me? Oh, my bad. So yeah, his head was on the line. He was getting hot boxing, getting hit, mad punches. Hard to watch, bro. It was hard to watch. And people were saying, "Oh, was it because his muscles? He had too much muscles." And my thing is, some guys are just naturally ripped like that, no matter what type of workout they do. Some guys are just naturally built like that, especially if you're a short guy. It's easy to stack muscle when you're short, super easy. But yeah, man, I just feel like if he's gonna be stacked like that, he shouldn't be fighting at 140. He should probably try to fight at 154 or some shit. Like Brandon Adams. See, Brandon Adams, he's like a guy that's compact and stocky like that, but he still got some skill. Shout out to Brandon Adams, man. He's a good fighter on the low, man. He definitely is. Man, he hit that dude with that body shot, man. I felt that shit through the TV. I said, "Oh Lord." Me and my woman was watching that shit, and I was like, "Man." I told her, I said, "He not getting up from that shit." She was like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Nah, he's not getting up from that shit." Lo and behold, he ain't get up. That shit was too much for him. Yo,
In my ear.
yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Top of the AM, my G. What you going in on?
Man, we just talking. We was talking about that card last night. I don't know if you watched it. Scoob versus Linger.
No, I watched the latter. He was getting cracked. The dude kept on getting socked. Wait, ain't that Blue DeBella guy?
I think so because he based out of New York,
Yeah.
and it's fucked up because I actually fuck with Scoob because, like I was saying earlier, he's actually one of the first pros that reached out to me and paid me for some artwork for his brand. So I hate to see bro go out like that. But hey, this is boxing, nigga. Like, it's just cutthroat.
Yeah, shout out to him for supporting the movement, though. You feel me?
Nah,
Shit.
real shit.
Even in defeat, shout out to Scoob. You hear me? Shit.
But
Uh,
yeah,
what what you got up for the night, man? What's the word, man? You know I came here to talk my hangy talk, man.
I
You
got a, I,
feel?
I got a little cold, so I'm staying in the house today. You know, I'm probably just gonna cook some food, and kick back, and wait till this fight come on. I bought the pay per view, so I'll be watching every minute of that shit.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. What's your final prediction?
I think Haney's gonna TKO Ryan Garcia around the sixth to eighth round. In between those rounds.
I think Ryan might quit. You know the odds of him like some disqualification it just went up like drastically on the betting odds. You hear me? They just think everybody think Ryan gonna do something silly. I think, man, for real, like on boxing just talk, I think the first 3 rounds gonna be competitive, bro. Because I'm just interested to see. Because as much as Ryan is a trippish guy, like he got dog in him. Like for him to get off the ground against Luke Campbell and still, finish that fight strong and to get off the ground against Tank.
One
Ryan ain't
one
no.
thing I noticed, one thing I noticed about Ryan in his fights though, nobody outside of Tank really like picked at his defensive flaws, bro. Like nobody educated, put the educated pressure on him where they Ryan is throwing a crazy hook or something and you just retire. No, actually, Javante Davis did do that when Ryan threw a fucking crazy loop in the hook.
Oh yeah, sniped his ass.
He just fucking let that straight left go. Yeah,
Hmm.
but I feel like nobody really outside of Tank put the beats on him, and I feel like or exposed his defense. So I feel like tonight Dev might
Maybe it's not that
go
leaky.
crazy.
Maybe it's not that leaky. I don't think people give right. I think mentally, I wish he was a little more screwed on right. Because I'm thinking, first, I thought he was just working the mind game shit. But I think skill wise, people really just writing Ryan off like he just nothing. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think his defense is that leaky. You know what I mean? I
Nah, that's
think
just
he did.
Ricky Monday. That's
No,
just Ricky.
I definitely think he got flaws, but I don't think he just a defensively irresponsible fighter. You know what I mean? Because he just don't get hit. Well, I guess we ain't seen Ryan in that many big fights outside the the Luke Campbell and the Tank for real. You feel me? This will be another test for
Like
real.
they was talking
Yeah.
about that. They was talking about that that fight against that dude Francisco something where he caught him with that left hook coming in.
Hmm.
I'm like, dog, you that nigga telegraph coming in to hit you with a right hand and you caught him with that left hook. That takes skill to do that. But I feel like niggas like Dev and Tank, they not moving like that. They'll faint before they move in crazy like that.
But she,
So
but
watch
you
you
got to
fight
think about
that.
how Haney was staying inside, kind of when he went to the body against Loma. Like he can get hit with one of them left hooks down there if he stay down there too long playing around with Ryan. Like I just
In this fight, I don't think Dev is gonna be worried too much about the body shot. I feel like the shot that he's banking on in this is the counter right uppercut. That's what I feel like he either the count right uppercut or the counter left uppercut. I feel like he's banking on that because Ryan keeps his head dead in the center. That uppercut
mm,
might
mm,
might fucking knock that nigga marbles out just like that school fight. That uppercut really, if you catch a nigga with a good uppercut, they may not be the same.
yeah,
And I
facts.
I'm watching the training clips of Devin Haney. I've been paying attention, and that's one punch that he's working on specifically is that uppercut.
And he gonna hit him with it. I just my biggest thing is does Devin have enough thump to keep Ryan honest and not coming forward? Because even Tank had to sit him down before he stopped coming forward. He never fought on the back foot. Like he never went backwards. Like that's why I just
What
think
what I feel like is gonna happen? I feel like it's gonna be an accumulation of punches that's gonna discourage Ryan. Like, damn, like I'm getting picked the fucking apart. Let me just chill on the back end, try to get on my bike and try to counter.
that would mean Devin was be applying some pressure that he's never seen. Like I don't think Devin that type of fighter. Devin fight on the back foot. Devin is more defensive response. He's not finna.
Bro,
It
niggas
would
talking about
shock me
that
to see.
bro, in that Lomachenko fight, one of the main reasons why Dev won that fight, he wasn't backing up on the ropes and trying to escape like Shakur Stevenson. He was taking that shit
I
right.
didn't say
He
I didn't
was.
say run like run.
I'm not trying to say that you're saying that he's running. I'm just saying
Yeah,
in that
Hey,
situation, he
all right,
was he was fighting you in the dead center, fighting low in the dead center. I mean,
I
but yeah,
gotta, I gotta respond. I gotta respond. Now, yes, you
hold
absolutely right.
on, got to
You,
say shout out to you, man. What's going on, brother?
uh, what up, broski? I've been busy, and I hope all is well to you, your family, and everybody else in the chat
all
and on
right.
the
Same
panel,
to you,
bro.
brother.
Yep. But um, look now. I'm not trying to hate.
I ain't gonna lie, you
You
made
might be. I'm
such
not trying to
a
hate, but the reason.
such a core performance.
Yeah, yeah. I understand. Look, the styles make fights. Yes, Dev did meet Lomachenko head to head. Also, when you fight Lomachenko, you got no choice but to fight him that way. You can't fight that dude on the back foot. Everybody that fights Lomachenko that has success against Loma, you gotta step to him.
Right.
And two, yeah, and two, yeah. Part of the reason why Dev could do that with Loma is because Lomachenko is a little dude, man. He really is, and he got decent power, but he ain't putting shit to sleep.
You see, he was putting
Delisant,
it out there from jump, looking at Haney like you're a big dude. Like he
right?
shit.
Right, Dev is a much bigger man than Lomachenko, so you should be able to walk that dude down. And on top of that, he ain't cracking like that. Like De Los Santos, he got put you to sleep type of power. One shot. Lomachenko can't is not putting you out with one shot.
He can
I mean, he's
TKO you
still
for sure.
yeah. Dev would not walk down De Los Santos like that. You can't do that with a counter puncher like De Los Santos. It's like a
Hmm.
Tank Davis type of. That them type of dudes will put your lights out. If they catch you the right. So it's a different fight. If Shakur were to fight Lomachenko, he would use the same game plan that Devin did. So like I said, styles
I
make
would like
fights.
that fight.
Do you think it's just a shoe in for Dev to win, Dirk?
Yeah, yeah. And by the way, Dev say meet me in the middle? So like, so are you saying he's been capping when he's saying that?
Nope,
I
because
doubt it.
I have
I bet he
So
go on the back
I
foot.
have yet to see a fight where Dev is not taking a fight. Look at that Linares fight. I know
What?
niggas like to hate on. Oh, he got caught. No, this nigga he still took that fight to the dead center of the fucking ring.
he did, and he
Yeah,
got
he
caught
did.
for it.
Well,
Yeah.
He got caught for it. So you think he did that? Well, Ryan is trash. I'm gonna be real with y'all, but
He's not Linares by no means, but
yeah,
I think he does have
Facts.
enough power. I think he does have enough skill. They make it seem like he's just some D level fighter. I do think he got enough skill to hit him, but
nigga, his own motherfucking promoter treating him like that.
I think
see the
Oscar was
problem
better
with
in the
Ryan
chest.
is he don't really got an inside game like Lomachenko. Or even Dev got a better inside game than Ryan, and Dev's inside game is all right. It ain't nothing special.
Good
Nah,
So
point. Damn good point.
yeah, yeah. So like Dev, but the thing is though, he does have real power with Ryan Garcia. So you got to be careful. But he just and he's not taking this shit seriously, bro. Like that's why I feel like it's confident he can walk this dude down because he not taking
Nah,
this shit seriously, bro. And you can't cheat this sport. You will get exposed.
yeah, that's why the odd is like 18 plus 1800 for Ryan to win by decision. That's just so because they just know, you know what I mean? Like, no way. He just
Hey,
ain't this.
hey,
but you got to put the blame on Ryan because it's his fault, nigga. Ain't nobody tell this nigga to show up to the motherfucking weigh-in with a big
let,
and
let
niggas
me tell you let
niggas
me tell you what's gonna be the worst
exposed.
scenario ever. Ryan Garcia knock out Devin Haney.
Look, bro, I'm putting my
Oh
money on
my
that.
god.
Man,
No,
Twitter
and
better shut down
yeah,
after that because I'm going
yeah.
in.
If that happens, let me tell you what's gonna happen. Ryan Garcia will be the face of boxing.
Yeah,
Yes, he will.
he gonna be the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Absolutely, because he's the underdog. He's got the bigger profile, uh, and he gets away with a lot of shit that a lot of fighters would not get away with. Look at the shit he be doing, bro. The antics.
Now, now, if Devin knock
Look
out
at him.
Ryan Garcia,
Look at him. Look at him.
TKO, what y'all gonna say? Oh, he was supposed to do that type of
Yes.
shit. You see,
It
you see how
depends. It
this
depends how
became?
he knock him out. It depends if it's like a highlight reel knockout. It's gonna be
They're gonna
good.
be like, yeah, you see, he was supposed to do that type of shit anyway.
No, no,
But
no.
really not that
They're not
bad.
gonna say that, but it
Just like
will.
how
It will
just
help
how
build the
just
tank fight.
hold on, just like how Regis Prograde became the worst fighter on planet Earth. I remember niggas was all in the Tim Bradley motherfucking post saying, yeah, does Haney even have enough pop to keep saying the same shit? Literally the same shit. It's like, damn, don't y'all get tired of being corrected?
But
Because
we also know
y'all
that
just
Regis
said the man,
progress.
y'all
Come
just
on,
said the
bro.
man can't punch. He ended up dropping fucking Prograde instead of him.
Are we gonna pretend like we didn't watch Regis' last fight before Devin with that Zorilla
Right.
dude?
Man. All right.
Come on
Talk,
now.
man. Talk. Preach,
We're
brother.
not gonna we're not gonna
But
act like that
but
fight
these
ain't happen.
be the same fans that's gonna say, you know what, Tank being Frank Martin, that's good. After you seen Frank fought Artem and have a hard time with him, right?
Hey,
You already
let me
giving props. You giving
You
props
see
to
what I'm
Frank
talking about?
Martin. You
Hold on,
giving
hold on,
props.
hold on. You see what I'm talking about? They don't like
Frank gonna get his ass whooped. I hope you know that.
they don't like that shit. My dude, he want to say, oh, nah. But when it comes to Tank, it's a whole different story, man. It is what it is, man. Just know I see
Hey,
right
Frank
through
is a harder fight than Ryan Garcia. Frank is a way more skilled fighter. Like that's not even a question.
my dude, the Goose said, all right, man, did get tired of me correcting you. We got this Bud fan. My dude, the Goon, he's a big Bud fan. Shout out to
So the
Bud.
man get on the panel.
Talking to the Turkish, what his name is?
Tur- he's not Turkish, but he's Turk
Turk
Al Sheikh.
Turkey, whatever his name is. It looks like
Yeah.
it's looking like we might
The
get that
goat.
boots fight line.
Hey man, the thing I like about Turk Al Sheikh, bro, the man is a real boxing fan. Like he's basically like you and me, but he's got that oil money behind him. Like he loves boxing for real, for real. It's not no front. It's not no fake. He knows these
Willing to
guys. Like and he
overpay
wants
guys.
to make these fights. Go
Willing
ahead.
to pay guys to see a good fight.
Exactly, bro. Like
I know
he
5 rounds.
doing shit that we all would be doing if we had that kind of bread behind us. Like the man
Bro,
got billions.
niggas is clicking up, and I don't know, man. This shit's looking crazy, man. Um, it's
Mhm.
not looking like PBC is the number one leader in the sports right now. Combat
It's
boxing.
not, bro. Look how they moving Ray Four. Ray Four just got off a great win against Odebeck, and he right back in that bitch. Right
Yeah,
back in it.
shout out to Ray Ford.
Yeah, man.
Just
Shout
did
out
that,
to Ray Ford.
man. He just
Wilder,
sent me the
they're
address.
keeping the man busy. Part of the reason why Wilder lost to Joseph Parker, bro, is inactivity.
Yeah,
bro. And Wilder's a fighter that relies on timing. The timing was completely off. You can't be off a year and some plus and have your timing. It's not gonna work like that. Especially against a dude that fought 4 times that year already.
that was just the
Why?
who thought about that shit. They should have.
Exactly. Who's the idiot that say, "Oh, nah, we don't need no tune-up, bro. Like we can go right into that bitch against this dude."
Money
Like, bro,
talk.
respect the sport, man.
That was kind of, and I feel like people look at it. They don't look at it like, oh, damn, Parker just beat the shit out of Wilder. It's more like, damn, Wilder, why the fuck you
Them
even
niggas
tough?
fucked up the bag. They could have just put. They should have put Wilder in there with what's his name, the
Hey,
dude that fought the British nigga, um, Big Baby. Not that Big Baby, the other Big Baby.
talking about they should have put him in there with Daniel DeBoy.
No, 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 no. The dude that Danny was fighting.
Oh, they should have put him in there with Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
American versus American. Nobody's gonna care who Wilder really fights. Is he ain't fought in a long time. You put him in there with him, and then you get Joshua. Simple,
I've been muted this whole time.
that's true. That's
Can
true.
y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
bro.
That's
Now the
you're right. You're right. You're right. I agree. 100% with that shit.
yeah,
But I do
but
like what the Turkish Al Sheik doing though, man, because that's what's gonna move the needle in boxing. Like Al Heyman tried it with the investment fund, but the shit went out. Like a lot of big things happened where it didn't shift his way. Wilder losing to Fury, Spence not getting Pacquiao, and ultimately losing to Crawford. Like that shit kind of hurt PBC as far as like what they projections was,
It
bro.
did.
So it needs some money, like and now he's starting to pay fighters based on what's actually selling instead of these funds, like going back to the way Bob Burnt, how you usually pay people. So they was used to getting these big inflated paydays, but when that shit start being about the numbers instead of what we just offering, I think that shit just shook up everybody. Because imagine getting paid 10 mil one fight and then they tell you just a mil 5 the next. You know what I mean? Like even you gonna be difficult about getting back in the ring, you know, until a motherfucker step with that type of check you want. But that's why I think the dude is excellently gonna bring good fights, because as long as you got some money to move it, I think all them brothers will work together to make them fights happen, as long as they got the money there. So
bro.
shit.
And fellas, y'all see that damn Better Be Biblical card?
Yes.
That shit is beautiful.
That shit
Like
savage. I love it.
every single one of them fights is a great fight, in my
Yeah.
And
opinion.
I'm off
Great
that bitch, boy. I can't wait.
Yeah, I bought that
facts,
motherfucker too.
facts.
Straight up. You got Zhang over Wilder? Zhang, whatever the fuck.
And that's a 50-50 fight. I hope Wilder wins though, but that's a 50-50 fight.
I ain't
They
gonna lie.
both got
I'm
knockout
spraying
power.
Wilder win, bro. Cause
Yeah,
man, I'm getting sick and tired of the Wilder hate, bro.
yeah. This is the last
Oh my
chance, so
god.
he gotta win.
Yeah, I'm not a Wilder fan, so you're gonna get not the hate part, but I'm not a Wilder fan, so it's
And
like,
that's
yeah.
cool. And that's cool, but it's like people celebrate 20 title defenses. You know what I'm saying? This man had 10, and y'all talk about how poorly skilled he is.
Hey,
Motherfucker, that's an accomplishment. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
I'll
Like,
be honest. I'll be honest, fellas. Deontay made a mistake signing on Malik Scott, bro. This is why
oh
friends
yeah.
shouldn't friends should not
This
mix with business.
the same nigga who took the dive for you. He got
Yeah,
traded. but
yeah, bro. That
I
nigga's
feel
an
like he just
enabler,
never
bro.
got battle tested. Like that's what I think to y'all testament about Joseph Parker Wynn. The international game is the field for the heavyweights right now. Like you can't just make your bones over here. And to Wilder's credit, he tried to make fights. Motherfuckers be testing dirty. He tried to fight Povetkin. Motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like, but I wish Wilder kind of would have got the Josephs earlier.
Hmm
Even the Dillian Whites and the Dubois. I wish he would have got, because
Somebody, man,
that's where the
if I could
playing
go back in
field
time,
is.
I would have told that nigga after that first Fury fight, nigga, don't even try to do the rematch, nigga. Just fucking continue, because them niggas said, all right, we got a plan for your ass. Coming back in this shit, thinking it's gonna be the same shit. They cheated the fuck out of that nigga in that second fight.
Oh my
Ain't nobody gave a
god.
fuck about
Oh
Bro,
my
bro,
god.
bro. Stop. Leave that hill alone, bro.
Man, I want to thump him off the.
it. I don't give a fuck if anybody don't agree or not. I actually paid attention to this shit, man. Niggas just don't get banned from countries after a fucking fight because the mob have all been in the fight. So I don't give a fuck if niggas is saying, leave it alone or not.
Brother,
Shit
brother,
happens.
brother. shit. It's
Yeah.
not. It's
No,
not
no, no,
that.
no. Hold on. My thing is, I I don't care if you guys disagree or not because niggas have said I was wrong a million times about some shit that I was end up being right on. But anyways, the Devin Haney hate is fucking real.
Hey, Art. Speaking of Devin Haney, I have yet to see that man in the ring with a pressure fighter. One thing I know about pure boxers
Ain't
like Dev,
Lomachenko a pressure fighter?
he the closest thing to a pressure fighter, but he undersized. Like
Nah, he
one thing,
undersized.
I'm just being real, bro. One thing, and by the way, that was not a. You see, that wasn't an easy fight for Dev. But I digress. What I'm trying to say is, pure boxers struggle with pressure fighters. You saw that shit with Richardson Hitchens. You saw that shit with even
Richard Richardson.
somebody as good as Floyd Mayweather against. Well,
Hold on
let
one
me
second.
finish. I promise I got you. I got you, bro.
Hold on one second. Richard Richardson is not on fucking Devin Haney level. I didn't like how people try to make that comparison and say, oh, they fight the same. They do not fight the same at all. Richard Richardson, he did. It looks like he did come up from that Floyd Mayweather school, but it's different levels to this shit, man. And y'all know Richard Richardson's not on Dev's level. Talking about
Nah, nah. I'm not saying he is,
Nah,
but I'm saying
nah.
that there it's a similar style. That's all I'm saying. They are, bro. Let's not act like Dev is Bruce Ennis or
100
something or
plus fucking
Crawford.
beside
But what I'm saying,
Let
I'm
Art
just
tell
saying,
that nigga Floyd. Shit.
yeah.
Who
Floyd
y'all think
Mayweather,
Floyd? Who y'all think Floyd putting money on tonight? Because you know he always betting on these big fights.
he not stupid. He put the money on Dev, but he probably not even betting because this is a mismatch. But
Hey,
what I was saying,
y'all think Floyd gave Ryan some pointers and all the secrets to Devin and shit like
It ain't
that?
nothing.
he probably did.
He probably
Floyd's a hater.
tried, but you still gotta get in the ring. He ain't
Damn,
fighting
y'all think
for you.
that nigga hating like that?
That's what my dad said too. My dad said Ryan still gotta execute it. Floyd
Yeah.
could talk to his face,
Hey,
but
I don't know why Floyd's worried. That nigga ain't gonna surpass you, bro. But what I'm saying is Floyd had hard times with Maidana. That's a pressure fighter, a real
That's a
pressure
pressure
fighter.
fighter. Yeah.
Yeah. Floyd versus Castillo. If you put Dev in the ring with a real pressure fighter, bro, he gonna struggle.
So
It's the
Dev
same
versus
thing with
Dev versus
Shakur.
Cruz. You got Cruz in that fight?
Oh hell no, 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 not he. That nigga. But it wouldn't be an easy fight for Dev.
I don't think
I
it'd be
think it
easy.
would
I think
because that jab,
he
man. I feel like
right.
people underestimate Devin's
Too
jab.
little, bro.
And I actually look at a lot of boxing, man. A lot of boxing fights. When it comes to these matches, bro, 9 times out of 10, the reason why these niggas be losing is because they don't have no fucking jab, bro, or they jab not strong enough, or they not using it the right way. A lot of
Let me
these
give you a
guys,
better
like
example.
like like last night with Scoop versus what's his name, like bro, nigga had
Linger.
no jab, no jab. Scoop ain't had no
Yeah.
jab for the dude. Niggas just coming there trying to throw hooks and body shots, like bro, you gotta set it up with
Hey, but sometimes that jab don't work. It's some dudes out here that are pressure fight. They know how to take that shit away,
And
and
some people jab not fast enough either to get back in time. You know what I mean? Like they be having slow jabs, and that just be just as worse. You get countered quicker than the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Sometimes you run into a motherfucker, bro. No matter how hard you cracking them, that shit they not stopping.
look
Like
at look
you
at
saw,
Charlo versus J Rock. J Rock
yeah,
tried to lunge in. Charlo, all he did was shoot a strong fucking jab. That shit put that nigga right on his ass.
yeah. But J
Sometimes
Rock
you
for,
need
for one, J Rock is chinny to the motherfucker, and he ain't no pressure fighter.
and then Jamal Charlo has dropped 3 niggas with jabs. Jamal has an exceptionally powerful
exactly.
jab. Like,
Facts.
That's what I'm saying. Like
He
damn.
be
these
hurting people
guys,
with that shit.
I ain't never seen a nigga drop 3 niggas with a jab. Like, that's kind of crazy.
He has so much potential, bro. But it is what it is.
Oh my god, I'm hurting. Hey man, I was rooting for him over everybody, dog. That nigga.
Especially when I found out he was from Lafayette, Louisiana. Man, I was riding for bro.
Man,
His
and for
brother,
real, and like to get off track, skill set. Man, that boy got it all from jab, counter punching. Like he sits on his punches. He got the
uppercut.
size. I had
I don't know
Jamal
about,
beat.
I don't know about it at all, but he's a very good fighter.
His footwork wasn't the best.
No. I
Yeah,
ain't get no. The footwork, but he was sitting on his punches more too. Like he don't move as much as his brother. I just felt like he would have gave Canelo a hard time. Triple GR them niggas. I hate that
mm,
he never
I
got his shot.
I don't like Canelo. I think Canelo beats Maul. Any version of Maul, Canelo. Nah, I think would have been a good fight,
At
but I think
160,
Canelo would have beat
at
him.
160,
What?
that the Charlo that fought motherfucking Derevchenko, if he would have fought
Oh,
the
I'm
that'd have been a
Canelo that
telling
great
you.
fought
fight.
Triple G, He'd have sleep that nigga. I don't give a fuck, man.
Nah, you're not sleeping
I
Canelo.
was
One thing
ready.
about that motherfucker, bro, you gotta
Canelo
give him
got a
credit. He got a
chin.
chin.
Yeah, bro.
Man,
Yeah.
cause Triple G was cracking them with some motherfuckers. It was this one overhand right he hit him with that even Canelo took a step back. Like you could tell he was hurt, but it didn't stop shit. I'm like, damn, Canelo
Has
really got a
Canelo
chin.
even
Man, hold on,
been
hold on,
cut?
hold on. What's that? Who y'all got in that Bivol fight, man?
Oh, I got
That's
Bivol.
a great fucking fight. I got better beef.
Better be at the end of the day. Like I think it's gonna be Bivol gonna do his distance and good jab, and you know how he keep his spacing, but it's only that dude gonna walk through that at some
What
point. And I
what I
and I
think
didn't
is gonna happen?
seen Bivol get cracked by who was that cracked him?
Joe Smith.
Joe Smith
Joe
at
Smith.
the end of the round, damn near killed that man. Boy was out noodle leg, so it better be hit him with something like that. You know,
You know I think it's
He
gonna
gonna
happen.
get to you.
I feel like
yeah.
for the first couple rounds, Bivol will be doing his thing because he's a good boxer. He's gonna be jabbing and punching with the straight right hands down the middle, just popping in and out for the first couple rounds, and then I feel like Better Beef just gonna say fuck it, he gonna corner him, and he gonna start leaping on him and start popping his ass in his fucking liver and the back of his head, and the pressure is gonna be too much for Bivol, and he gonna
Bro,
fold.
that dude is a fucking problem, bro. And he's more skilled than people think he is.
I was
Go and
just gonna
watch
say
it.
the Grodzik fight shows you that
Yeah.
because Grodzik was a good champion when they unified the belts, bro. Like
Man,
and
y'all
gave
gonna,
him
Yeah.
all
y'all
the
gonna
work he
hate me.
could give him.
Y'all gonna hate me. Y'all gonna hate me, but I gotta keep it 100 for what my
Oh
boy
boy.
Better Beef's a
Go
good
ahead.
fighter. With that European style, he know exactly what to do to fucking niggas equilibrium up, bro. Definitely.
I mean, it's part of fighting, bro. Some people say the same thing about Boots. It is what
What
it
they say?
is. This
They
this
say,
this ain't no.
because the fighters put their heads down when they
I
fight.
bet
Man.
they putting their head
It's
down.
it's a little bit of that, but to sit here and act like they don't be teaching the boys over that on that part of the world,
Oh,
they don't
well,
be.
first of all, he's the only one that can actually hurt you consistently with that shit because that power is for real. A lot of these guys hit people behind the head. They just can't hurt you. Let's be
Even
real.
even in the what's the fight he just had with the white boy Smith? Man,
Yeah,
as soon as he started popping that nigga the back of his head, man, that nigga ain't know where he was at, man. Next thing you know, it
and the
was
body
over.
too.
It was over. Yeah, that's what I love about his game is that he'll hit you with that shit, and a fighter's instinct is to put their hands up so they get to shelling up, and that's when he just started tapping niggas' livers, and the next thing you know, niggas is on the floor.
Hey,
Looking
Now I wouldn't be
crazy.
hey,
surprised. I
dudes
wouldn't be
like him,
surprised if he
bro.
get dropped though. I wouldn't be surprised if he get dropped. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
Bevel got underrated power. He just ain't gonna finish you.
And plus better be kind of square up sometime. Like you know what I mean? And I done
That's
Yeah,
what I
seen
think,
him.
and that's
You
what I'm
know what I
saying.
mean?
One two go get him for a little minute, and then he gonna start hitting some angles on him, and he's gonna start popping him in the back of his head,
hey,
putting that pressure, smothering him in a corner. And I feel like it's gonna be night night, nigga.
hey, if y'all peep game, niggas ain't really trying to wasn't really trying to fight Better Beef.
At
They was trying to
all.
wait until yeah they trying to wait until he gets old. Like the man is 39 years old.
I mean, Yard fought his ass. He wasn't scared. Marcus
Yeah,
Shout
Allen
but
out to
fought his ass.
Yard though.
Yard is a dog. But you saw what
Yeah.
happened to him.
All right.
Man, bro, I thought that nigga was
Somebody in the
bum.
comments just said he said I talked to Better Beef coach John Scully. He said a few years back Better Beef wrecked Bivol and sparring. That's why Better Beef was saying he knows. I believe that. That ain't far fetched to me. That dude is savage, man. Don't he got 100% knockout ratio? Like, didn't he
Yeah,
knock
bro,
out
and it's not
everybody?
against just regular fighters either. He fighting real good fighters.
Yeah.
You know who said he want to fight that man?
Who?
Benavidez.
Oh yeah, that's a good fight. But I got
That's a
Better Be
good.
stopping Benavidez.
Me
You
too.
think so?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Because all the
that's
advantages.
not that's not a good style matchup for Benavidez,
Cause
bro.
once again he square up his feet. Sometimes he don't be, you know what I mean. His footwork is sloppy and man, that dude a little too skilled for that, bro. He's not the average man. His jab, that's another person that we talk
You
about
really think
jabs. He
Benavidez
got
don't
a
got no
strong
chance in
ass
that
jab
fight?
too.
Who got a better chance at beating
Bivol, I mean, me
Oh, Bivol.
Benavidez. I think
Bivol or
Benavidez.
Benavidez?
I think Bivol. But then again, styles make fights, bro. Like just because one dude can beat another dude doesn't mean he's better than the other guy. You know,
Right.
Man,
that's how
that nigga
boxing goes.
Benavidez gonna fuck around and come in and fight motherfucking 200 plus if you fight Benavidez.
And
Yeah,
if he
like
don't
let me
punch
give you an
his,
example. Let me give you an example. You know this already. Josh Taylor, Teofimo beat the dog shit out of Josh Taylor, but damn near lost to Sando Martin. Styles make fights. So that's why when people talk shit on Twitter, they got to remember that, bro. And that's for everybody. Facts.
Styles do make fights. They do.
Styles make
Yeah.
fights, and I
The
think the
guy, the guys that's
volume
gonna.
of
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. My
no,
bad.
no, I was just saying the volume of Benavidez and the strength will, I think, will give Better BF more problem and the determination. Like I think Benavidez will go for broke and get knocked out before he plays safe. How I think Bivol will play. You feel me? Even how he kind of played it sometimes against Canelo at times. I felt like he could have went for the kill. He kind of jumped out, popped out, you know what I mean, and went back and reset, you know.
That's what trying to throw a triple motherfucking hook, quadruple hook. If this nigga feel the pressure from Better Be, he gonna throw a lot.
Throw one of them combos he threw on Porky ass when he hit him with that 9-punch combo and dropped his ass, boy.
Yeah, but better be knows how to cut off the ring too. Like, and
yeah.
and he got a high ring IQ. The man is a standout amateur. He hurt Usyk in the amateurs. Like, better be knows what he's doing in that ring, bro. He's a problem. And you combine that with that power he has. That's why he is who he is.
I'm still hurt for what he did to Marcus Brown.
Y'all think Prime
He
Ward
broke that man down.
He killed that man.
Y'all think Prime Ward would have beat him?
It would have been a very hard fight, Art, man. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. A very hard fight.
Prime
That's
Ward.
It's
No.
hard. Art, I'll tell you what. If Andre want to win that fight, bro, he got to make it real boring. You can't be in the pocket. Andre know how to fight on the inside, but you can't be in the pocket with that dude, man.
Do y'all think Ward skated away with that Kovalev first fight?
That was a close fight. Yeah, he did get knocked down, but he definitely took over the second half of that fight. It could have went either way. That's all I'm gonna say.
I feel that. What about you, Art?
It's like, yeah, go ahead.
I was just asking Art what he thought about that shit because I just one of them fights where I always felt Ward kind of lost that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, but he did do good work in the second half. So like you said, it wasn't a robbery. But if it was on my scorecard, you feel me? I had Kovalev up around for real. But
Man, them niggas ain't never let Andre live to that fight.
even with him coming back in the second fight and handling his business, I be thinking that be redeeming a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like you give me a tough fight, I come back out 6 to 8 months later and do what I gotta do. That first fight should be kind of, you know, like fuck out of here.
Hey man, I call them nigga the MAGA boxing fans, bro. And they all the same, bro. They hate black fighters. They prop up European fighters. And matter of fact, not just European fighters. Anybody who's going up against a black fighter, that's who we rooting for. I call them niggas I call them niggas the MAGA boxing fans. That particular group, they hate Andre Ward for a passion. It's funny to me, bro.
No, they do, bro. And you see it every day. Like you say, they don't even got to be Mexican. They root for whoever going against the brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you still here? First fight, but I gave it to Ward.
Well, yeah, man. He beat Prime Kovalev, though. That's the difference between Ward and Canelo. He ain't wait until the dude got weak or show some weaknesses, bro. He beat that man at his peak.
Yes, and Canelo fought him coming after a rough ass fight with Yard and made the nigga fight within like 2.5 months. Didn't give him a proper training camp. Made him take it or leave it deal. You feel me?
Rehydration.
Yeah, fuck it. And man, Canelo, bro, like, I don't even want to get the going, but Canelo resume is impressive, but it's so many asterisks by those names as far as when he fought them, the weight he fought them at. You know what I mean? Like, it just, I don't know. Canelo resume look good, but it's a lot of asterisks on there to me, man. He pick and choose. Eddie Reynoso knew how to navigate his career and stay away from the real smoke. Like, because even him going to fight Bivol at 175, like, if you really wanted to test that 175, it was Better Be. You know what I mean? And you still end up losing type shit. So
you remember he said that Better Beef ducked him?
Yeah, right.
Canelo said that?
Yeah.
Man, I would hate to even think Canelo say some dumb shit like that.
Better Be will hurt that dude. He like, really would, bro.
And dude was asking, have we ever seen Canelo cut? I think he got head butted in a fight, but I ain't never seen Canelo really with that much damage on him.
That's one dude. If I were to spar, I wouldn't want to spar any of these niggas, but that's one motherfucker you definitely don't want to spar.
Who Canelo?
Better be.
Oh,
No,
better be.
no, better
Yeah.
better be, bro. Like I heard